Hello friends and enemies, it's me V. I have PCOS, that is why I have a beard. It is currently 1:51 a.m. It is Saturday 21st, September 21st, 2024, and I am starting again my weight loss journey. What do I mean? I'm glad you asked. I wrote down my reasons to lose weight because the first reason, or rather, let me quote Tarantino. People have said to me, if you don't have your reason, you will fail to stick to it because motivation and determination can only take you so far. I've also was having an anxiety attack before this, so let's begin. Currently, I'm 226.6 pounds. My right hip and my left knee are bothering me. When I gain weight, they bother me. Sleep apnea gets worse as I gain weight. When I was under 220, I didn't have sleep apnea. I didn't wake up or, feel like I was suffocating and then wake up and go, oh, I'm suffocating because of my weight. I got under and I was fine. I was happy because I could sleep and I didn't have that dream of like, oh, you're not breathing. And then I wake myself up because I wasn't breathing. Since I'm 226.6 pounds, I'm having those dreams again. And I'm waking up because I could feel myself physically choking in my sleep. I'm 37 going on 38. As you can probably hear, my lung capacity sucks. I used to be able to breathe in terms of I could talk for, I could make these long-winded things and everything, and I'm finding myself struggling to breathe. I do have asthma, but I just want to say during the pandemic or the start of the pandemic, when I was smaller, it wasn't as bad. And now that I've gained extra weight, it's hard for me to breathe. Walking kind of hurts when I'm walking or do my elliptical. When I try to do my stationary elliptical bike, it is doing a beep, 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 and that's telling me that I'm over the weight limit. I'm also over the weight limit for some chairs and other things that I have in my house. Or I'm over the weight limit. Because when I bought it originally, I was under the weight limit, so it didn't matter. I have polycystic ovarian syndrome. I have diabetes in the family. And because I have polycystic ovarian syndrome, I'm more likely to get diabetes. And some of you are going to be like, well, you'll get diabetes. I don't want to get diabetes because that's medication. It's extra medication that I have to go and take. I don't want to take extra medication. Right now I'm taking my inhaler because I need my inhaler. But I don't want to take extra medication for something that I could have stopped. Could have stopped the diabetes in its tracks by exercising and eating healthy and doing the things that I need to do, which includes losing weight for myself. Okay. Last time my blood pressure and cholesterol was high. I'd like to get them down. Because again, strokes and also heart attacks run in my family. And I don't want to have that shit happen. That would fucking suck. I don't want to take meds to live. Besides my medication for my Singular and my albuterol. I don't want to have to take any more shit than I necessarily need to. Some trips that I do want to take, some things I want to do, I can't because I am over the weight. For those you don't know, horses have a weight limit. How do I know this? 4th grade, we were at this petting zoo or whatever, and they had a horse and tried to get me on the horse. And right before they got me on the horse, they said the horse has a 120-pound thing. I was 152. I knew. So they tried to lift me onto this horse. The saddle fell off as I was trying to get on, and I was like, nope, I'm not getting back on. I acted as if I was more scared of actually getting on the horse than the fact that I knew I was over the limit and I didn't want to kill the horse or fuck up the horse's back. I didn't know what would happen as a kid. 4th grade. I'm sick and tired of being the hefty coworker, friend, family member, whoever. I don't want to. And when I say that, some people are like, yes, I use fat as a descriptor, but I don't want it to be my identity. It's been my identity for a while, and I don't like that. I don't like that identity of that's just all I am. The fat chick who says outrageous stuff. I'd like to be known more than just that. Which brings me to my next thing. I don't want to have to do surgery to fix shit that gets messed up. I went my dad to cops. He saw someone that he knew. They started talking. The guy was talking everything, and he mentioned his he had to get surgery for his knee, and I was like, oh, surgery for the knee. Ugh. This guy was like I think he's in his 60s. I don't want to have to get surgery for my knee or my hips. I don't. I know that I will, but if I can reverse the damage I've done so it's not as bad, I definitely want to do that. Okay. It's rare to see morbidly obese people in their older age. And if you do, they need a lot of people to care for them. I've known of people that have been 600 plus and they've had to have people help lift them because they couldn't get out the bed or they needed help with all this and that. I think about something that happened when I was a kid. My dad was driving. It was a cold winter day, and my dad was driving, and I was in the car. And as we were driving by, I saw this old guy because it was cold and it was also icy. I remember that. I said, "Oh, that old guy fell." Dad said, "What?" I said, "The old guy fell back there." Dad stops the car. He then turns right around, drives back to where the old guy had fallen, stops the car. He opens up the door. And at this time, some other cars saw. And so they're trying to help lift this older man and everything. And his pants starts to fall. And so they're trying to lift him back and like adjust his pants so that, and they're also trying to make sure that nothing was broken. So they're like saying, "Are you okay? Are you this, that, and the other, blah, blah, blah." And I think about that. Now, that guy was not big. But it took 3 people to lift him because, they're trying to make sure they're not messing up his legs or that he didn't break anything. One's got one arm, my dad's got another, and then somebody's trying to pull up, and there was also this woman who was trying to help as well. That's what I remember. Now, for me personally, when I get bigger, or my fear is if I get bigger, like I get 400, 500, I am going to lose my independence, my ability to walk. I'm 38. I have known too many 80 and 70-year-olds who have been walking around doing whatever they want, and they had no issue. I don't want to be 80 years old, bedbound, and then waiting for nurses or people at the nursing home to take care of me when there's shortages. And also, those people have to be careful about their bodies, because here's the thing. If they're lifting me, they need to make sure they have enough people so they don't get injured. Let me say it for the motherfucker in the back. I don't want my body to injure someone else and cause them to lose their autonomy, their independence, their way of making money. I don't want to make someone disabled with my body. So I'm going to try like hard to lose weight. And then finally, said that. If you see him, they need care. Honestly, I'm just doing this for me. If you want to be obese or whatever, or fat, I don't care. It has nothing to do with me. I don't give a shit. What I'm saying is, I want and need to lose weight. Oh, another thing. My anxiety attacks have increased since gaining weight. That's another reason of why I'm trying again to lose weight. Not trying, I'm going to. So that's where we are right now. The biggest that I've been in quite a while. And I'm tired of doing the same shit and expecting different results. So now I'm ready. What does this mean? This means I'm going to stay away from my dairy. I have some dairy things in my house. I'm getting rid of the dairy. It means no more drinking. Because the entire week of me being 225, I had beer and other things. We're not doing that. Especially with my polycystic ovarian syndrome, we're not. Also means making sure that I am doing strength training and I am exercising every single day. Regardless of, I don't feel like it. No, I have to now. Because again, I'm having anxiety attacks. And I'm tired of crying and feeling like I'm going to die in my body. So that's where I'm at right now. So let's do this. I'm Veronica, and I'm 37 years old.